Passage number 26. Comments. I have been keenly listening to the various helpful and valuable suggestions made by the honorable members in their speeches on this very important demand. Some of the speeches were most enlightening and thought-provoking. It is true that some honorable members have made serious allegations and yet others have made some constructive criticisms. By and large, the speeches were, in my opinion, aimed at toning up the administration of jails and the introduction of the long-awaited reforms in jails administration. In that spirit, I welcome all the speeches, as I am firmly of the view that democracy will thrive only by such criticisms made by the elected representatives. I shall now deal with some of the more important points, as I am afraid that I may not have adequate time at my disposal to refer to all of them. If I did not refer to any of the points, let me assure the House that it is merely due to paucity of time and not lack of my respect for the members' views. All the views expressed by the members have been taken due note of and will be processed by the department with a view to pursuing them wherever feasible. Let me first take up the allegations made about the quality of food supplied to the prisoners. I may straightaway say that the food supplied to the prisoners now is by far superior to the one supplied to them some 4 or 5 years ago. I too had the privilege of being an inmate of the jail a decade ago. I am sure some of the honorable members would also have had this privilege sometime or other in their life. As a matter of fact, I have been regularly visiting the jails and have tested and tasted the food supplied there. I may say without fear of contradiction that there is qualitative and quantitative improvement in the food supplied in jails. When I say this, I do not mean for a moment to suggest that there is absolutely no room for further improvement. It is in this context I shall consider the suggestions made by the members in this regard and ask the department to evolve ways and means by which the food supplied should be further improved. Sir, reference was made to the indiscipline in the jails and also the fasts proposed to be undertaken in some of the jails. I am trying my level best to avert these facts and to maintain discipline in the jails. It will be my constant endeavor to make it possible for the prisoners to be as comfortable as possible in the jails by removing some of the disabilities experienced by them at present. I have already instructed the officers in charge of the administration of these jails to sympathetically appreciate the feelings of the prisoners and bring their difficulties and disabilities to the notice of the government then and there. I take this opportunity to assure the House that government will always take expeditious action to remove their difficulties to the extent possible. I request the members to appreciate the fact that there will be certain inherent difficulties inside the jails and to refrain from exaggerating such difficulties. Several suggestions were made about jail reforms. Honorable members may know that the Jail Reforms Committee have just submitted their report. It is being processed by the department. It will no doubt be placed on the table of the House and members will have adequate opportunity for giving expression to their considered views on it. The government are looking forward to the pleasure of being benefited by their valuable suggestions and constructive criticisms. It is the intention of the government to reform the prisoners so that when they come out of the jails, they can be good citizens of the state. We want to lay stress on the fact that they should turn a new leaf when they come out of the jails. Coming to the allegations made about sub-jails and certain other matters, I should say that the members are getting information from others and they have no direct knowledge about these matters. They are purely guided by what interested parties may tell them from time to time. They have not taken the trouble to verify whether the allegations made by them are bona fide and are supported by facts, perhaps in their anxiety and also sincerity to voice forth what they considered as the prisoners' grievances. As regards classification, I wish to state that adult convicts are safeguarded from adolescents and children, male convicts from female convicts, and habituals from casuals. There are separate jails for habituals and for casuals, a special jail for women, two juvenile schools for adolescents, and certified schools under government and private managements for children. Prisoners are classified according to their social status and mode of life and are allowed to privilege appropriate to the class to which they belong in the matter of diet, clothing, bedding, newspapers, magazines, interviews, etc. I once again thank the members for their suggestion. Stop.